Joined here by head women's basketball head coach John Haskins. And Coach, let's talk about your team having Georgia College on the road now. Second time you faced them, and you guys went to overtime with them the first time you played them. So what did you see from that first matchup, and what are you thinking about here heading into the second go-around?
First of all, they're a very solid team. They're solid defensively. They take care of the basketball. They've got a lot of balance. I think they've got 5 kids that are pretty much even averaging double figures or very close to double figures. They're a good rebounding team. Probably don't have great depth, but they're just solid in every area.
For you guys, what did you see your team have the most success with the first time around? You guys had a big run in the second half to get the game close, and then, of course, just kind of possession late in overtime.
Yeah, for whatever reason, we were able to score early in the second half against their man. First 2/3 of the third quarter, I think, and did a good job getting stops defensively. And that, I think we got a 9-point lead was the highest the lead got. And then they switched the zone, and we just struggled making shots against the zone. I watched that tape again yesterday, and we executed pretty good against the zone. We just couldn't knock down open shots, and if people are zoning and you can't make open shots, it makes it tough.
When you go back to that game, you guys had both T. Graham and Alicia Hardy have career games at that time in the season for you. Do you talk to your team a lot about how they played the first time around against them in terms of a confidence, a Georgia College team that's usually near the top half of the conference?
With individual kids, no, but as a team, yes. That's a game that we feel like, had we not shot 2 for 26 from the three, that was a 12 or 14-point win for us. And we still had a 7-point lead with, I think, 2:45 left. So we still had an opportunity to win it late, and we also had an opportunity to win in overtime. So there were plenty of opportunities to win that game. Hopefully we've got some confidence that we can play with that team. The other thing, hopefully, is we've got some confidence that we can go on the road and win, as we've done 3 of the last 4 times. So hopefully we can build on that and take that into Millersville on Saturday.
What have you seen from your team has anything changed on the road a little bit? I mean, you mentioned the success on the road. Have you seen a mentality change on the team when they go on the road, or what do you think is affecting that?
I don't know. That's a $6 million question. If I knew that, we'd applied it to last year a little bit more. But where we struggled on the road, but I don't know. We've just played a little bit better on the road than we have. I think maybe our focus has been a little bit better. I think good teams have an us against them mentality on the road. It's just us, and it's their team, their crowd, maybe even their officials, and try to use that us against them mentality. And I don't know if that's been part of it, but we've been much better on the road, and I hope we can continue that. When
we look at building off the last game for you guys, what did you see in terms of, I know they shot threes a little better than you wanted them to from a defensive standpoint on your team. So how important is that going into this Georgia College game, and what are you guys doing to kind of shore some of that up?
No, what are you talking about, Lander game? Or keeping the ball in front of us. I mean, that's just been our Achilles heel. And if you can't keep it in front of us, you can't do much of anything. You can't keep it in front of us. You got to help deep in the gaps, and then you're giving up open looks, or you got dump downs, or you got rotations where you get off offensive rebounds, or you're going to foul people. So, that's an emphasis. And Lander's just a tough matchup in terms of their quickness on the perimeter. With that said, I thought we competed much better in the second half against them, although I still don't think we could get stopped when we needed to, but we scored 43 points in the second half, and I came out very aggressive. Didn't turn it over a lot in the second half, so I think our performance in the second half was much better. Again, trying to build on that also, and that we've got to come out with great effort for 40 minutes, and we didn't do that against Lander. We played a 20-minute game, and against a team like that, you can't play a 20-minute game.
Okay, Coach, so we're looking forward to seeing that second half momentum make its way down to Milledgeville, and good luck this weekend.
So we're hoping for. Thank you.
Men's basketball head coach Ben Miller with us, and Coach, you guys are going on the road to Georgia College. Interestingly enough, a place the Braves have not fared that well in the all-time history. So, how excited are you to get there this weekend and kind of try to change that trend a little bit?
Well, it's been a little while since we've been down there. I know we didn't go down there last year. Maybe it's been a couple years, but we have been pretty good on the road. We had a great battle with them here. I think our guys will be focused. I think double overtime game here. Very well coached team we're playing against, and very talented as well. So it'll be a great ball game.
You mentioned that double overtime game that was played here in Pembroke. It kind of had the feel of a postseason game. Both teams had big moments back and forth to swing momentum. What did you see from that game when you guys went back and looked at the tape heading into the second matchup with Georgia College?
Well, they played really well. They did a good job controlling the tempo. They've got some really good guards. Thomas is a great player, and the other Thomas that plays inside. I mean, they got a couple guys. I think two of the better players in the league, along with some other good supporting role players, guys that do their job. They rebound the ball well. They defend very well. And they do a good job running their stuff as far as set plays and things like that. So we'll have our hands full in preparation.
How important is the three-point shooting defense? They shot about 40% from three against you guys the first time around. A lot of teams haven't had that much success against you guys, but what is it that they do that allows them to create on the perimeter?
They execute their stuff very well. They don't take a lot of bad shots. They screen, cut. They run more set plays than a lot of teams in the league. But, they're very good at what they do, and, very well coached. Coach Gaines does a great job getting them ready.
Coming off your guys' last game against Lander, what are some of the things that stick out in your mind right now about where you guys are at this point of the season, and what are some of the things you guys are trying to tighten up? What are you happy with?
Well, I'd like to see us, we didn't defend very well against Lander. We had spurts, but we also let them have flurries where we got a lead and then they got back in the game, and consistency of defensive effort. Rebounding, I think, can improve a lot. Georgia College is a very good rebounding team, so be a test there as well.
How does it differ at all with this team going on the road in your mind in terms of being with you guys on the road, your practice? It seems like there's a lot of high energy at practice the day before a game. I mean, do you feel like the team elevates almost a little bit when they go on the road right now with the way they're playing?
Maybe. I don't know. I mean, I do think our guys like the challenge, and it does help that, we have had some success and the guys have bought into, how we try to play wherever the venue, home, road, whatever. But I do think the guys, enjoy that challenge of trying to get a road win.
All right, Coach. Well, we're looking forward to seeing that challenge this weekend. Thank you for the time and good luck.
All right. Thanks, Trevor.